iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Orlando Pirates 3, Kaizer Chiefs 0. First leg of the MTN 8 semi-final. Machaka, a super fan of Kaizer Chiefs, they joined us today to watch the game with our analysts as well. iDiskiTimes.co.za. If you want to create your own profile and chat about all things football under the Istamto tab, you can do that now as we speak. Chucks, there was only one team here and there's no complaints. 3-0 is comprehensive. It could have been 4, it could have been 5. Amachitu Abonenjani, how did you feel about the game?
Yeah, indeed. Chiefs and Pirates were for MTN 8. We're not playing we're not playing against small teams. We're playing against a team that's got history. It's Orlando Pirates, but we also have history on our own. So it was sad and very disappointing to see such a massive score from Orlando Pirates. We didn't come to the party. There was no direction, especially on the field of play. If you could see how Pirates pressed us, especially in the middle of the park. Yeah, especially where they had Munari and Mutswari as well. You know, they were going forward, and going forward they will open us as well, especially when you look at especially up front. If you look at Lorch, Pule and Lepasa, they were very, very good. I think the tactics, coach tactics worked very, 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 very well. But coming on our side, you know, I wouldn't blame Gavin Hunt. Because Gavin Hunt is still using the same material that we have used, especially last year under the leadership of the failing coach, which is Medendorp. So I wouldn't go much into the coach. I think the players also, they must come to the party. They must play for the badge, because it's sad and disappointing. Because I mean, you support Kaizer Chiefs, the team that you know about the history, the team that you know that the team should put smile, especially on the faces of supporters. But what you see, I think you can call it a miracle or whatsoever. You can use all those different terms. But the Chiefs, the Chiefs that I'm seeing right today, you know, I don't think I was born to support the Chiefs like what I've watched today. Because the time I was supporting Kaizer Chiefs, I knew what Kaizer Chiefs was all about. I knew that I will point 2 or 3 or 5 players that when I go into the stadium, this is the players that I'm going to watch. But I can tell you just right now, you know, the country is not stabilized because of the Kaizer Chiefs loss against Orlando Pirates. 3 is too much, my brother, against Orlando Pirates. You know, we've been taking medicines. Some of us have been taking having headaches because of Kaizer Chiefs. I think this is still continuing. I thought maybe it will stop, but still continuing, and it's tough, my man. It's tough. It's tough on us. It's tough on the players. I think it's tough on the management. We'll see what will happen going forward.
What do you blame, though, in terms, I mean, you rightfully say this is not the Chiefs that you supported. And I keep on mentioning this as well as we fight with some of the fans. But, you know, you guys are hating on Chiefs, whatever. And I keep on saying, I'm 30 years old and never in my life have I ever seen a spell where Chiefs have not won a single thing in 6 seasons. Now, what do you blame for that? Uguti Chiefs Isafani, what do you point a finger on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure who's behind the players' signings, you understand? So I don't know signing players. I don't know, you know, because the players, you know, one thing that they should understand, once you see the gate of Naturena, that gate is very, very hot. Once you come close to that gate, you must just check yourself first. Am I Chiefs material? Or I'm coming into the Kaizer Chiefs family to add a number, or I just want to be famous. To me, some of the players they just want to make the name for themselves. They don't play for the badge of the Khama boys. They don't want to see maybe Kaizer Chiefs lifting the trophy. I think today's players, they just want to say, you know what, I was also a former Kaizer Chiefs player. You know, but how do you become a Kaizer Chiefs former player, whereas we have never even put a trophy in the cabinet? I'm still saying the cabinet of the Khama boys is still empty, and the person who's leading that cabinet, I feel sorry for that person, because there's nothing in that cabinet. We keep on supporting Kaizer Chiefs, and we are you know what, we are always hopeful, and we are always hopeful, but for nothing. So I don't know if something will be done about it, because we're not signing players. We're still going to use the same players. You could even see there is no interaction between goalkeepers and the defense. There's a lot that Chiefs need to do. We are not signing players, my brother. I'm not sure if this season will be in the top 8. It's tough. It's disappointing. And even when you watch a team like Kaizer Chiefs caliber nowadays, I mean, you try to ask yourself. Sometimes I could even go out and go to the bathroom and come back. But before that, when I was watching Kaizer Chiefs, I wouldn't even move even an inch because I knew what I was watching. Yeah. But today's Kaizer Chiefs, my brother, is very, very disappointing.
Yeah. All right. So let's have a look then. Look forward. It's highly likely that you will be knocked out. It's highly likely you will be knocked out of the MTN 8. I don't want to dare the football gods and say you are out because anything can happen. But of course, it's hard to see you coming back. So it's highly likely that you will be knocked out. The league, you're probably not going to win the league. I will be surprised if you win it. Maybe I will leave football if you win the league with those players. What can you expect this season then from your team?
No, I'm expecting nothing. Like I was expecting nothing under the leadership of Middendorp. I said it before. I don't support Chiefs because I support Kaizer Chiefs. No. I watch football and I analyze football. If I see that this is not going right, I can't say this is going right, whereas this is not going right. So I'm saying, my brother, this season, using the same material, it's the same players that failed to lift up the Absa Premiership trophy then, the trophy that was on the table, especially in the Chorena. So what do we expect as supporters? I support Kaizer Chiefs, and I'll keep on supporting them. Come dark or blue, green or yellow, I'll still support them. Mm-hmm. But if you are saying what I'm expecting nothing. Just for it, I mean, I'm still going back to Orlando Pirates today's Kaizer Chiefs. How can you lose a 3-0 against Orlando Pirates? It must not happen because we are putting a very, very bad image in the Kaizer Chiefs family. Yeah. So I don't know how Gavin Hunt. I know you must watch this Gavin Hunt. I don't know how are you going to change this team. Because you can even see you are pushing something that is not want to go forward. You are saying let's go, but this car doesn't want to move. So what do you do as a coach? Yeah. What do you do? I could even see he throw in some other youngsters.
The farmer and all that.
You know what? Good luck. If I can myself, I'm sorry to say that if I can put on the Chiefs gear. And they say, Machaka, we are giving you 15 minutes, especially on the field. I think I can do better. Some players there, I don't know, they don't have direction. I don't know, they can't even trap the ball. There is not even a single player who, but I saw Billiat. Yes, he was trying to penetrate our Paris defense. But you cannot play all those kind of. You can't play the football forward, the soccer football forward all the time. Yeah. And all this aerial football. You can't. How can you win when you're playing in aerial football? So, Chiefs supporters, we still have. What I can tell you is we still have a long season, and not only a long season, a very, very sad long season ahead of us. Never expect anything. We mustn't be hopeful. We must just watch the game on TV. Whether we cry or not, Amakus will remain. So, but to the players, I don't know what we are thinking. But I can tell you guys, we are not doing justice for Kaizer Chiefs. We are not doing good for Kaizer Chiefs. You are just embarrassing us. We are embarrassed because if you allow Orlando Pirates to beat you and to go into the final at your own expenses. Let me not go further, my brother. I think I'll just have to leave it here because I don't even know what to say more. What can you say, my man?
All right, there you go. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes.co.za, iDiskiTV on Facebook as well. You've heard of Machaka. I'm sure most of you will share his sentiments on the comments. We really thank you very much for watching this video.